Hey everybody, how's it going today? It's Thursday, July the 18th, 2026. I'm Philip Todd Brooks, this is Georgia. Just wanted to just go over a couple things. It's been a little while since I updated the job search, so I wanted to go ahead and just give an update for this week. So this has been a good week for me. I have interviewed, or I'm at least scheduled to interview for 5 jobs by the time I'm done tomorrow. So they're in different fields. They could be in fields such as education. I've got one sales role. I've got one management role that's more of an entrepreneurship focused, and then a couple of other sales roles as well that I'm looking at. So, and then there's also just another position altogether of really just driving a box truck for a little while. So a couple of different vast industries there they were looking at. But I did want to go ahead and just update the channel real quick. First of all, I really appreciate some of the growth that we are experiencing on this channel. I did have a video get about 350 views the other day, so I really do appreciate the love, and I appreciate you guys watching. And I appreciate you actually participating in this journey that I'm going on right now. So, that's great. That's great. I'm always looking to grow the channel. Just want to cover a couple things that this channel is going to be working on. We've got our video series, 31 Days of AI, that's coming up in July. So we're going to have 31 days just to talk about the different things that AI can do, how it's useful, some of the advantages of AI, some of the disadvantages of AI, how AI can make things harder for you as far as job hunting goes, and then how AI can make things a lot easier for you in the job search as well. So, we're gonna cover the pros and cons of AI basically. And then for August, I'm thinking about doing a series called 31 Days at the Beach. So, we're going to be shooting from the beach during August, from Cocoa Beach, Florida. And so I did want to maybe do a series that's a little bit more leisurely and maybe not quite as intense in nature. So it's just something I'm thinking about. But let me know your ideas in the comments below. We will continue working on the channel. I've added some thumbnails for each one of my videos, so I'm trying to make this channel better and better every single day. And, I want it to be a useful tool for you guys who are looking for a job. I'm struggling in the job search myself. I know some of you guys are as well, so I just want to continue producing videos that are useful for you. So, let me know some of your ideas. I'm willing to cover different things, but I'm kind of wanting to know what the people who are actually watching the channel are wanting to see, and then we can cover that. But I will continue updating my job journey as well. The only other thing I want to talk about is that I have had the thought, and you can tell me what you think, of driving a truck. I have a master's degree in early childhood education. I have a bachelor's degree in speech communication from the University of Georgia. So I've got 2 credentials, and so for some people, they might say, hey, driving a truck is beneath me. I do not feel like driving a truck would be beneath me or my abilities. It's actually a very easy way to replace my salary that I have lost since I was laid off back on November 11th. So that would be one of the ways that I might be able to actually do that and be able to make a good living. Now, there's some disadvantages to it, but there's some advantages too. The first advantage for me would be the fact that I would not have to just directly answer to a boss. I can be in a truck by myself, go where I need. It would be good. The number 2 advantage would be the money. I mean, some truck drivers, and I wouldn't start off making that because I'd have to go to CDL school and stuff. And, my idea is, get on with a trucking company who would actually pay for the CDL license. So that's one thing that I would want to do in terms of that as well. So I want to get on with a company that's willing to pay for the CDL license. So I could do that. But it would take a little bit of time. But there is one company out there that's willing to pay me while I'm doing it. It's not a lot, but I can make a little bit of money each week as I'm going through the training program. So, that to me would be valuable. I would appreciate that. Number 2, I also feel, I already covered the number 2 advantage. Number 3 advantage would be the benefits. I would automatically, have insurance. The group sizes of some of these trucking companies are very, very high. They have a lot of employees, and so that would give me access to better insurance at a lower cost. One of the battles I think that we're fighting with employers these days is that the cost of insurance is so much, and so we want to try to lower the cost of insurance. And one way we can do that is to hitch on with a company that has a very big group size, because that gives you bigger discounts. Let's face it, no insurance is that great anymore, but some insurance is going to be better than others. And so I really want to just look towards that and just see, maybe if that would be a good fit for me. So truck driving is something I'm thinking about. And leave your comments in the field on that, because I really do think that that's something that I should look at this point, because it's an easy way to replace my salary. But there are disadvantages to it as well. So one disadvantage would be I'd be away from my family and away from home all the time. I would be living out of a truck, and it's not the most healthy job either. I would be looking at probably eating fast food a lot, and then I'd be on a tight schedule. You'd run out of driving time sometimes, so you may not be at home when you would anticipate. And then, depending on what the role is, if it's over the road trucking or if it's just maybe a regional route, I may not be home every day. I may not get home on time. I may be living out of a truck for a few weeks, so it just really depends. And ideally, I think I'd like to get a company where I, wouldn't make as much money, but maybe on a week and then off a week. That would be a good balance, I think, for everything. So, just something I'm looking at. Just let me know what you think about that in the comments below. I really do appreciate you guys hanging in there with the channel. And we do have a new theme song now. I'm going to post that on YouTube a little bit later today as well. That way you can take a look at that. All right, so you guys have a wonderful day, and thanks so much for watching. God bless.